So at work today, I found out that we're actually going to be delivering something called steps. It's Friday. Jess is waiting to get in the car. You can come in. I got to the train station and my train has been cancelled. Hello there everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing really well. Today is the start of a brand new weekly vlog, which is really exciting. It's Tuesday the 19th of April. I didn't start filming one yesterday on Monday just because I was filming a separate bank holiday weekend video, which will already be up on my channel, so make sure you go back a few videos and check that out. Today I have a really exciting but also quite a busy day. Tuesdays are my days at work to do trusted assessments, so I spend most of my time at work doing that today because I'll do the assessment in the morning, then I have a bit of a debrief, then I write up my notes in the afternoon after I have a supervision meeting. So that's kind of what my day at work looks like today. I'm about to leave for that in a few minutes, and then after work I'm actually heading out for a change, which is so unlike me. I don't think I've ever been out after my 9 till 5 has finished just yet. So I'm actually going out to meet up with my friends Jess and Tiana from school. We're meeting up in a cozy club in Coventry for some dinner and a nice catch up, and I'm so excited about it. So I can't wait to see both of the girls. I'm really happy. It's been the longest time since we've all had a little meet up. So yeah, that's basically what my day is looking like today. I'm only going to keep this introduction short and sweet. I'll give you a quick outfit of the day now and then we'll head off to work. So I've gone for a really casual look today because I really couldn't be bothered to crack out the office wear, and I'm not really seeing that many people, to be honest, so we'll just be in an office on my own all day long cracking on with some work. But I've got on this little white cardigan from Hollister. I've had it for ages. I do really like it. I'm not sure if they sell it anymore though. It's quite cropped, so I do have to wear it with high-waisted jeans, hence why I've got my mum jeans on. I did originally have my skinny jeans on, but there's just a massive gap and you could just see my belly button constantly, so that's not really a vibe for the office. Gonna pair it with my usual white trainers and my normal work bag, and that's about it really. So I need to get my lanyard and then we're gonna head off. I actually had such a nice drive to work on this day because the weather was beautiful, as you can see. It got me really excited for the spring evenings. But I went into work, and after finishing my trusted assessment at about 12 o'clock, I headed off for an early lunch because I was starving and dreaming of that sushi that was inside my lunchbox. After I'd eaten, I decided to go and work in the library, which is a bit different for me, but I just wanted to write up my notes in peace and not get distracted by everybody else in the office. And before I knew it, my day was coming to a close, so it was time to log off, have a cheeky toilet break, and then head out to the station to pick Jess up. I picked her up a little bit early and she got the earlier training, which was nice, and then we went and picked up a prescription for Charlie before heading off to our meal. And a very good evening everyone. Long time no catch up. It's just gone 6 o'clock and I'm in a car park in town somewhere. I really don't know where. I've actually got Jess with me because I picked her up from the station and brought her here for a little bit of company. But I finished work and I'm really glad with how my day went. I managed to get quite a lot of the notes done from my trusted assessment today, and then I'll be able to finish off the rest of them tomorrow. Jess is waiting to get in the car. You can come in. You can come in. You can come in, you won't be seen on the camera, it's okay. Yeah, I finished off most of the notes from my trusted assessment, so I was really happy about that. Then I picked up Jess from the station and we went and picked up a prescription for Charlie, and now we've just parked up. We've got about 10 minutes or so before we leave to head over to the cozy club, which is where we're having dinner with Tiana tonight. I'm so excited because I am so hungry. Have no idea what I'm getting because I believe there's about 10 things on the menu that I like the look of, so it will be a nice surprise for me. I'll try and film a few clips whilst I'm out and about. And other than that, I think that's all of my updates for you. But yeah, a really good day at work, quite happy with myself and quite proud of all the work that I managed to get done. Woo! And a very good evening everyone. I'm not gonna lie here, it's Thursday evening. I have no idea what happened to this weekly vlog. Well, I do. Life just got really busy and I didn't pick up the camera to update you all, which is kind of the whole point of a weekly vlog, to show you the bits where I'm busy, but everything just felt so hectic and I've been quite overwhelmed with it all, so I didn't really pick up the camera. But on Tuesday is when I last spoke to you, I think, when I went out for a meal with Jess and Tiana. We had a lovely evening. I didn't film too much because we were just chatting away as per. It's always lovely seeing the two of them, and no matter how long we leave it, it's one of those friendships where it feels like nothing has changed, which is always the best friendship. And then after the meal, very randomly, Jess decided that she was going to stay at our house. I obviously invited her to do so because it was just much easier than her travelling back to Birmingham. Then the following morning I dropped her off at Rugby train station on my way to work. So that was all very go, go, go. Then I had a hectic day at work. Then I came back and I was doing something on that evening. And then yesterday was also busy. And now we've reached the end of today and I still haven't filmed anything. So I'm really sorry about that. But I do have a few little updates which I'll quickly fill you in on now. So at work today, I found out that we're actually going to be delivering something called Steps in a few weeks' time. This is something that we've been leading up to, but I didn't really know too much about. And Steps is basically an in-between ground of not having anything and then attending an intervention. So the managing emotion skills groups that I do, Steps is just a step down from that, if that makes sense. It's not as intense. So it's basically what we're going to provide to people who are on the waiting list for something or other in the meantime, rather than just leave them sitting there, because waiting lists, as we probably all know, are very long in mental health services in the UK at the moment. So in about a month's time we're going to be delivering that. And so today at work I've started gathering together resources for it, and I'll show you more about that tomorrow actually, because I am actually going to try and film a day at work tomorrow, so that I've actually included that in a weekly vlog, because otherwise it will seem like I haven't been at work when I've been there all week. And the second little update I have for you is actually a little bit more exciting. I wanted to show you some books that I picked up the other week. I was going to include this in a previous video, but again I never got around to it. So the first one is called The Prison Doctor, The Final Sentence by Dr. Amanda Brown. And if you read this genre of books, then you would have probably seen the first few of these. There is the first one, which is just called The Prison Doctor, I believe. The second one is The Prison Doctor, Women Inside, and it's purely based on women. I do have that book, but I've not actually read that one yet. But because I've read the first one, I really enjoyed it. I saw this, didn't realise there was a third book in the series at all. I've not seen this advertised anywhere, and I thought it would be silly not to pick it up because I did really enjoy the first one. So if you've read this, and comment down below and let me know what you thought of it, because I am excited to give it a go once I finally got around to reading the rest of the series. And then the second book that I picked up is called Inside the Mind of Jeffrey Dahmer. If you don't know who Jeffrey Dahmer is, he's a serial killer known as the Cannibal Killer, and this book basically just does what the title says. It looks inside of his mind, which is a little bit more different to what I usually read, which is more of a story of their events or their crimes. Not sure how to word that for YouTube, but I think this one would be interesting. It's a little bit more psychological, a bit more investigative, different to what I usually read. So again, if you've read this, let me know what you think, and if you've got any other book recommendations that are in this genre, then do comment them down below, because I'm always looking for some to add to my list. I thought I would mention these two because if you watch my channel you might be interested in other dark topics like myself to read, so I thought I would mention those and give you a little book haul. As I previously said, tomorrow is Friday. It's my last day of work for the week, and I am going to try and film some little bits for you guys, because I do always like to include at least a few days at work during my weekly vlog, and I'm aware I haven't done that yet, so I will definitely try and do that and catch up with you then. And I'm also going to carry on filming into the weekend, being as it's been such a short weekly vlog for now. I don't think I can film too much on Saturday because we are getting up to some things that I don't really want to mention online right now. But on Sunday I'm actually heading off to London with Jess, which seems really weird being as I've only just seen her, but we booked this trip about a month ago when we went on our last one, and we didn't expect to be going out for a meal together. I'll bring you along with me anyway, and I think that's it for now, so I will catch up with you all in the morning. So the next day I headed off to work, and for the first time since starting my job I got stuck in so much traffic. It looks like I'm going fast here, but I was honestly crawling, and it took me about an hour and a half to get to work. But once I got in, I logged on and booked onto some mindfulness training, which you'll hear more about soon because I'll take you onto the course with me. I then spent most of the day sat at my desk with my earphones in, listening to this training on DBT that I found online. It's a free course, anyone can take it, so if you're interested I recommend signing up to it yourself, because I've actually found it really interesting and informative. There's lots of modules including mindfulness and distress tolerance, just to name a few. I then grabbed some petrol before coming home and started on my favourite dinner.
Maybe our lives were not meant to collide from the start, but who could foresee the fall?
Friday, Friday, gotta get down on Friday. Not even sure if those are the words, but it's Friday evening. I'm so happy about it. I can't tell you how excited I am for a weekend. I've got to the end of my 6th week at work, I believe, and I can't believe how fast time has gone. This evening, I have actually just been up to a little activity. I've been to pick up a Too Good To Go bag, and I was going to film a little unboxing of this in the car, but it was really dark because it's like 20 to 10, and I got quite a big bag of stuff, so I thought it would be easier for me to come home and show you here instead. So today, I've actually been to a co-op. I got all of my colleagues at work to download the app, and one of them got a co-op bag the other day, and it was fantastic. So I thought I would do the same. So I paid £3 for this bag, and they said it was going to be about £10 worth of value. So the first thing we got, which I noticed straight away and I was so happy with, is a big 5 cheese pizza, which is huge, by the way. It's literally like almost double the size of my head. A lot of these items are reduced because obviously they're too good to go. And this was reduced to £2.37, so that's pretty much most of the money that I paid. And for me, I'm not too picky about things like this staying in the fridge a little bit past their date, so I'm going to put this in the fridge tonight and we'll have it for dinner tomorrow. The next thing we got is some spring onion. This was also reduced to 48 pence. I don't like this, but Charlie does. She said we can cut it up and freeze it because we don't really have anything to have it with right now. The next thing we got is some baby carrots and some petit pois. I don't really eat many vegetables like this. I only eat sweet corn when it's in a tin, nothing else. But at work we do have a food bank donation box, so when I'm next in the office that has that, I will take these with me and just pop them in. The next thing we got is some reduced to clear crispy potato slices. Again, I'm just going to put those in the fridge and we're going to have them either tomorrow or the day after. I'm sure they'll be absolutely fine. They might not taste as good, but they're not going to kill us, so I'm not too mad. The next thing I am quite excited about, we've got 4 pan au chocolats, and I absolutely love these. So happy about them. They don't look like the best quality, I'm not going to lie. Probably wouldn't buy these myself if they were in the shop, but I will have one of these for breakfast tomorrow because I'm sure once it goes in the microwave it will be absolutely fine. This next thing I don't actually think is going to be any use to us, which is a little bit of a shame, but we got these 4 rolls from the bakery and they're kind of rock solid, kind of a little bit squishy. So I think they're a little bit past their best before, and they really should have gone. They're definitely not too good to go. But the last thing that we got, I am actually really excited about because I never buy these, but I do actually enjoy them. It's these 4 little blueberry muffins, and these do run out today, but they don't have a reduced sticker on them, but they were originally £1, and they look really nice and they smell lovely too. So I'm actually going to take one of these up to bed with me in a minute. And that is everything that I got in my Too Good To Go bag from the co-op for £3. So I'm quite impressed with that, to be honest. It could have been much better. Like in my Starbucks bag I was absolutely screaming because the stuff we got was so good and so us, but we've definitely got our money's worth here, as I said, so I really can't complain about that. And I do quite like the element of surprise because there's things in here that I wouldn't buy, like I said, and so you get to try them out, and it's just a really nice way of trying new things. My plan for the rest of the evening is just to put this away and go to bed, to be honest, because it's late and I'm tired. Tomorrow we do have a very exciting day ahead of us. We have a secret meeting which I can't actually take you to, and after that my plan is just to do quite a lot of YouTube stuff. So I don't know how much I'll film tomorrow, if anything, but on Sunday I'm actually off to London for the day with my best friend Jess. But yeah, I will catch up with you then. I can't wait to go to London and have just a nice girly day out, but also have a really restful day tomorrow as well. I really need this weekend, not gonna lie. Good morning everyone. It is a beautiful sunny day this Sunday, which makes me really excited because I'm currently in the car on the way to the train station to go to London with my best friend Jess. Our plan for the day is to meet up and then go for lunch at TGI's, and then we're going to take it from there. So I'll bring you all along with me and show you what we get up to, and other than that, let's go to London. Okay, so I'm already having a slight issue because I've got to the train station and my train has been cancelled. I was meant to leave at 9:48 and they said the next train that I could get on is 10:22. but I've just realised that I can come back across to platform 1 and there is a 9:51 train because it's been delayed. The only issue that I've got is that it's an Avanti West Coast, which is the old Virgin train, so it's faster. So I've not actually paid for it, but I'm going to just try and get on it if it comes on time now that it's been a bit delayed, and just hope for the best.
Run.
So it's been a little while since I last updated you all. Myself and Jess met up and we went to TGI Fridays to have a meal. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not completely full. There's still a little hole in my stomach which it didn't fill up, and the prices at TGI's did seem to be heightened a little bit compared to last time too. But it was a gorgeous meal. I'm really glad I got what I got. I love the chicken fingers there. Then just wanted to have a quick look in Waterstones, so we popped over to there, and I've resisted buying a book, which is really good for me, although I have taken like 10 photos of ones that I want. We're now going to walk back down towards Piccadilly Circus and Leicester Square. We're going to pop into Shake Shack to go to the toilet because I'm desperate for a wee. I think I might grab a milkshake, and then we're going to head down to like St James's Park area just because it's quite a nice day. The sun has gone in a little bit now, but I think we just want to walk around there, have a bit of a stroll, sit down and chat, maybe have a read, and then I don't know what we'll do from there, so we'll take it from there a bit later.
For my places now alone, both alone.
Everyone, as you can tell, I am now back from London. It's Monday evening the following day, and I finished editing the video. To be honest, I'm just coming on to film an outro quickly, but it doesn't seem by the way that I've edited it that I was in any sort of travel disaster on the way home, and it wouldn't be an adventure of mine to London without there being a travel disaster. I know I had one in the morning, but sometimes that's just not enough, you know. Trainline like to throw me a few more experiences. So as well as my train being cancelled on the way there, I got a notification about 3 o'clock when we were in St James's Park saying that my train on the way back was also cancelled, and it just so happened to be literally the only train that evening that was cancelled, which is just so typical. I don't like to moan too much because I was absolutely fine. I managed to get to Euston a little bit earlier by like 40 minutes and get on a different train which was also an Avanti West Coast and got me back in like an hour time. I did actually pay for an Avanti West Coast train on the way home because it was cheaper, so I didn't finesse that, although I did try to sit in the standard premium seats again, and I did get kicked out because if not I had to pay an extra £15 to upgrade my ticket, and it just wasn't worth it for like an hour's journey. So I was fine overall, but it's just so typical that my train was the one that got cancelled, and it did cut short our day by about 40 minutes to an hour like I already said. So we kind of missed out on getting a little snack for evening meal, so I just grabbed a cheeky meal deal and ate that on the train. So could have been worse, I could have been stranded there, but it's just a bit of a pain, you know, when everything gets cancelled. But I made it home safe and sound. Charlie picked me up from the station, and overall we had a lovely day in London. It was nice to take it a little bit easier this time when we were there there. We're usually jumping around from place to place and doing thousands and thousands of steps. We still did quite a lot, to be fair, but it was nice to just sort of stay in one area and relax and chat and just have a nice peaceful day. So I did enjoy myself very much, and that's all I have really left to say. So I'm going to bring this video to a close. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe down below, and other than that, I look forward to seeing you all very soon in the next one. Goodbye.